All right, welcome back to the Central Valley Buzz. I'm your host, Chuck Leonard, and we're still in Old Town Mariposa. Let's bring in my buddy, Bob Borchard. Bob, who do you have for me now?
Well, I went outside and I walked the street. I found somebody without a necktie.
You certainly did.
And his name is Rudy Mensinger.
Hello, Rudy. How are you? Thanks. Welcome
Great
to
to
the
meet
Buzz.
you. Thanks for having me.
Rudy just happens to be from Mariposa. And he is the organizer, manager, coordinator, director of our hospital. You remember the John C. Fremont Hospital story?
Yes, I do.
Well, he is coordinating the Blazin Hog event. Blazin Hog is a barbecue festival, music, dancing. It is a big deal.
Does it happen at the hospital?
No, it is at your favorite place in Mariposa, other than the Gold Coin.
The fairgrounds.
Yes.
Nice.
And
How many years have you been doing this?
This will be our 8th year, Chuck.
And it's called Blazin Hog. Are you really cooking a hog, like a full pig?
well, it's kind of a title, but I'll let Rudy
Yeah,
go.
not actually. It is competition barbecue. People are cooking beef, pork, or chicken, the 3 categories, and competing for cash prizes. And also, after they cook their entries, they include the public in on this. So the public gets to taste every cook's creation.
Wait a minute, time
And
out.
vote
Time
on
out.
that.
How many cooks are going at it?
Well, last year we had about 25. We'll hope for 25 this year too.
And that's quite a bit for that fairgrounds up there.
That's pretty much our
Now,
capacity.
And some of us-
you say cash prizes. Now what kind of cash are we talking about?
$500.
$500 just to barbecue?
That's right, just a barbecue and please the judges who are
And
evaluating this.
I get to be a
How did
judge.
I
He's one
guess
of our
that you were
judges,
going to be
too.
one of the judges out there, Bob? Now, what are the categories?
Well, there's beef, which is beef tri-tip, and there's pork, which is pork ribs, and chicken, which is chicken.
Chicken.
Yeah, you can do everything with chicken, right? So they cook them, and the contest is patterned after the National Professional Barbecue Competition rules, and they turn it in, and our panel of judges have the laborious effort of eating all of that food.
Wow.
And tasting it, and then it's
judging it.
and judging it, and it's put into some computer formula, and the winner is picked.
Excellent. Now, the barbecue's going on there, but lots of other things going on also, right?
Well, here's the deal. Mariposa is very health conscious, and we realize that when people are eating, they need some exercise. And so what we do with the Blazin Hog is that we have a little exercise session. It's based on Zydeco music,
Nice.
Blazin Hog, Zydeco music. We bring in some pretty special musicians. Actually, we have one of the folks, well, I'll get to that in a minute. But, so there's a huge dance floor out there, and a few, I think we have some pictures of some of this exercise.
It's the largest shaded dance floor in the Sierras.
The largest shaded dance floor in the Sierras. That's quite a claim.
It is, and it's quite a floor too.
The dancing goes all day and all night?
Well, most of the day we have 3 excellent acts that come on, starting at 12:30 when we open the gates at noon, and goes clear till 7:30 in the evening.
Wow.
And you ever heard of Good Medicine?
Oh, I love Good Medicine. Are they playing?
They're not doing
they are there.
Zydeco music, but they're gonna be, they've been invited to be part of the
That's
program.
quite a pickup.
That is.
Debbie and Frank are just the best people.
Well,
and what
they're-
a great
they're-
band.
their whole
And
band.
they're having the whole band. That's great. Jeff Halleck will be there with them too. And there it is, the Blazin Hog flyer. How many people do you think will come up there for that weekend?
We're figuring around 3,000.
That's a pretty good
It'll
turnout.
it'll be a good crowd.
Now this
Yeah.
isn't the biggest fairgrounds in the world. This is a quaint fairgrounds. So when we're talking 3,000 people, we're talking it's going to be quite packed.
Yes,
It's going to be a good event.
but there'll be enough room for everyone to get on the dance floor.
That's true.
And then this closes down at 7:30. You said.
Mhm.
Well, that sounds like about the perfect time to hit Old Town Mariposa for an evening.
That happens too, and we've been known to entertain some of the the folks that follow up with the
ones that want to keep it going.
yes. And we have our normal lineup of music and musicians at the Coin on Friday night. Of course, we have Cottonwood Creek, and then Saturday night we have Mike and the Lavios brothers doing their original country western setup. So, and the town rocks. We have other bands and other restaurants, and we're not the only, Old Town Mariposa is not just the Gold Coin. And,
I know. There's a lot of great places up there.
And every now and then, I maybe just put in a short plug. We have Savory's, which is a real Cadillac restaurant.
It's a nice place.
We have Charles Street, which is a great dining facility.
We've had them here. They make some great food.
We have the folks over at the Sugar Pine Cafe. They do breakfast and lunch, and there's a couple of other venues with respect to the Hideout.
Come on now, you tell everybody about the Hideout. You own the Bet's Gold Coin, but you got to tell everybody. We have a bar that's in a cave.
We have a bar that's in a cave. It's in the basement of an old 1850-51 building, and it's very rustic.
Very cool.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And of course we have the Alley, which is a beer and wine tasting facility. There's a lot of.
You guys are just doing it right up in Mariposa.
Yeah, we have life is good, and we have a good turnout with, of course, our local residents and visitors alike.
Mike, do we have time to talk about football? Can we talk about football for a second here?
Well, I'm afraid we're not going to have Friday Night Lights in Mariposa this Friday night. Our team is going to Livingston, and we're going to be teaching, we're conducting a little workshop in football down at Livingston.
Well, wait a minute. I have a lot of friends in Livingston that watch this show.
And they have a great team, and our boys have been working really extra hard. This is going to be a challenge for us, and we think we're up for it. We'll see, of course, Friday night. But the kickoff with our JVs typically go about 5:30, and by 7 or so. For folks who aren't in Livingston, don't drive to Livingston for the game day. Of course, there is Mariposa, but we got Friday Night Lights going on in the city of Livingston this week.
All right, Bob Borchard, always good to have you here. Rudy, nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Good luck with the Blazin Hog Fest. It sounds like a great time.
Thank
Now,
you.
we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back on The Buzz. Stick around.
Welcome to the Gold Coin. You have a seat wherever you like.
Dirty just will never forget where I'm from and who I am. The red winged bird sings my goodbye song. Knows I'm leaving this time this year. Pack my bags and memories. This time think I'm headed east. Find somewhere to win my day.
This is a real U.S. dollar, a gold coin, and it's yours if you can answer one simple question for me.